talks are ongoing. They'll continue to talk in the city that you are in for us this morning. Does it get us any closer to a deal? I understand the UK has put forward a new proposal over the weekend on level playing field. We'll see if that can move things.
Yes, Anna, and that will be the key. Does it take us closer to a deal? Well, it's always hard to say, but what it does is that it really avoids that no-deal scenario. A lot of things could have gone wrong on Sunday. This was another deadline that then came and passed, and if the Prime Minister was serious about walking away from that deal, he could have done so already. So I would note that, and I would also note the language coming out from the head of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, who also said, we get it, we're all exhausted from this, but we still want to get this deal if it's possible. I would also note, Anna, going back to your point on the level playing field, that the tone has changed from Brussels. Coming out of that summit on Friday, Ursula von der Leyen was very clear that everyone here gets that the UK will become an independent sovereign country after Brexit. That is clear to everyone. And when it comes to the market access, is something that the EU could change and tweak depending on just how close the UK wants to stay with the EU. So it's not about enforcing the UK to follow suit. It's about tweaking the market access if they move away to the European standards. So that nuance there perhaps is something that could get us to that sovereignty that the Prime Minister is so looking after for, and that is so key to getting a deal politically at a point that could fly.
Yeah, and we're just seeing some of the tariffs that potentially could come into play under WTO on autos and suits and clothes. Maria, what does the extra mile mean? Do we have a time limit? What can we expect over the next 24 hours?
Look, Matt, we don't have a timeline and we don't have another deadline coming up, which some actually in Brussels look at that as good news, the fact that there is no time pressure to go into another deadline. And I would say in terms of what to look out for in the next few hours, just focus on Mr. Barnier, who will be briefing EU27 ambassadors here at 8:30 Brussels time, 7:30 UK. It'll be interesting to see the reaction, especially, of course, coming out of the French. They've always taken that tough line on the Brits. And I would also just point to this line from the Prime Minister. He's still insisting if serving, or if it does help for me to go to another country, to Brussels maybe, to Paris, to Berlin, to speak to another leader, I am happy to do that. The point here is that Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel don't want to see him just yet. They still say you need to go through Ursula von der Leyen, you need to go through Mr. Barnier to do that.